Hey, Bolo buddies, thanks for watching. All right, you guys, in this video, we're going to talk about big money bolos, items to be on the lookout for, items you can hopefully buy low and flip for a profit. I'm going to tell you where they got it, what they paid for it, and what it sold for. If you are not in my Bolo Buddies Facebook group, definitely come over to Facebook and join it. My link is down below to get you to the Facebook group. It's free to join. We just talk about all things reselling with a focus on items to be on the lookout for, items you can hopefully flip for a good profit. So we're going to start here with the first one. So basically in this video, I'm sharing with you bolos from members of the group that shared under the share post. The share post is at the top under the featured announcements section. You can find it there every month. And if you share under the post, you basically share a link or a screenshot. Tell me where you got it, what you paid for it, and what it sold for, and shout out any social media you want me to mention in the video. So the first one here comes from Dog Patch Picker on eBay. Always has awesome bolos that he shares. He said an amazing estate sale find that must have totally slipped the radar of the dealers. It was laying on a table inside the house, unpriced. Bought an IKEA bag filled and overflowing with stuff. I even made sure to point this item out to the dealer, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I saw that floating around in there." Okay, I did my due diligence. I paid 65 for my haul that day and sold it for 250 within 24 hours. So it sold within 24 hours. It is a Palmer, oh, I don't know how to say that. It's a pocket meter gnome. I don't know what this is. Is it a watch? No, it's not a watch. What's a meter gnome? Oh my goodness, I have no idea, but that's what it looks like. So be on the lookout for a meter gnome. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Doesn't matter, right? It's a bolo. This one I just love. It's not big money, but you guys, all the time when I used to sell tons of toys, replacements, replacements, replacements. People need them. They will buy them. This sold on Poshmark. Poshmark. Found these two balls in a grab bag of toys from the red, white, and blue thrift. I was cherry picking the items from the bag that I wanted to list. I almost passed looking up the balls only because of the faces on them. I decided to do a quick search. I was very surprised to find a sold comp between 18 or 20 for two different colors than mine. They were listed on eBay a couple of days and sold on Poshmark 2 days after cross posting. Courtney, you are right. Look everything up. Yep. Especially toys, replacements, they do sell, guys. And cross posting, super important if you're not doing it. She had this on eBay and Poshmark. The toys sold faster on Poshmark. So, List Perfectly is what I used. I do have a referral link down below. You can use code BOLOBuddies and the referral link down below to get 30% off your first month of List Perfectly. I also have tutorials that teach you how to use it. She also mentioned Google Lens. That is a free thing that you can use. I have a video that teaches you how to do that as well. So check out those videos and decide if you want to use List Perfectly. If you do, you can use my Bolo Buddies referral code to either upgrade to a plan you've never been on or to just join. So lots of new things going on with List Perfectly that can help you with your business. So definitely check out those new features as well. It may be time for an upgrade if you are on List Perfectly, a lower plan, because the new features are fabulous. 1990 Sanrio Tyrannosaurus thermos. Took about 6 months to sell, but only paid $1 for it at the Goodwill bins. I could not find anything remotely similar, so I priced it higher. The buyer was all in for 50 plus tax. Sold it for $39.99. These are cashmere luxury joggers by Charter Club. Paid $4.99 at the Goodwill. Sold in under a day, less than a day, for full asking price. Something I probably would have passed by, but happened to look through athletic loungewear pants for her daughter and came across them. I don't sell on eBay much, although I'm listing more on there and will continue to do so. I usually sell on Poshmark and Mercari locally. You can find me on the selling apps as Restyled Wear. I've got a ton of inventory and anyone wants to wholesale. So she may sell in bulk, and she'd probably maybe put it on Mercari as a bulk deal or something like that. All right. The next item is this MCM Vintage and Poly Amber Glass Lady Decanter Italy, hand blown with stopper. Oh my gosh, that looks like a face. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. It looks like a lady in a dress. I love her. Oh, wow. She said, I bought a small cabinet off of Facebook Marketplace, and when I went to pick it up, was disappointedly small, but noticed that it looked like they were preparing for a yard sale and they invited me to look around. I noticed some pretty glass pieces. And one of them was this funny looking decanter. I had never seen anything like it, but I know enough to always buy the weird. Paid $3 for it and proceeded to research it. Always research items. Found out it was a vintage and Poly Lady decanter. I initially posted it as an auction because there was none listed that was complete with the topper, but the auction didn't hit my reserve price. I then listed it to buy it now and ended up accepting an offer of $229 plus shipping. Needless to say, I'm okay with the very small cabinet that I overpaid for. Yeah, got the cabinet free pretty much, right? Oh my goodness. Vintage Carol Burkett Bunny and the Boys NHRA Funny Car Pit Crew jersey. Woo! Found this vintage drag racing pit crew shirt at a tag sale. Seller did not know anything about it, decided to take a chance, paid 10. I did a ton of research on the driver, Carol Burkett, including joining her Facebook fan page and getting in contact with a family member of hers. Based on my research, I decided to list it high at 750 to see what happens. I was willing to accept any reasonable offer and accepted an offer of 350 2 months after being listed. I did receive a few low ball offers, declined them, paid for shipping, and ended up profiting 272 after cost of goods and fees. I am Flower Gems on eBay and Poshmark and Resell and Bloom on Instagram. Wow. Fabulous, right? Didn't sell for 750, but still a great profit. Vintage 1984 Candyland board game by Milton Bradley. One card missing. It's missing a card, and the box is beat up. A lot of people have been selling Candyland lately. Got it in a free pile. The box was in rough shape, but the game itself was fine. It was only missing one card, listed right around what the others had sold for. Sold for full asking price of 40. Buyer paid shipping. Flower Gems. This is a Phoenix number 12 cast iron skillet and lid, made in USA. Heavy, great shape. Weird looking frying pan, she says. Bought it for $14.99, did some cleaning on it, noted it listed and would need to be reseasoned. Sold for $175.99. Buyer paid shipping. It weighed 9 pounds. Got a message from buyer stating they received it and they left feedback. Irish Springs deodorant bar soap. No flaxseed. Original scent. Apparently, you can't get this anymore. I don't know, but somebody paid $25.95 plus shipping for 4 bars of soap. I thought they looked older, so thought they'd be a good flip. 4 bars for $25.95. Apparently, Irish Spring has changed their formula and people aren't happy, and this is the old version. I will miss these as they made my eBay room smell amazing. CNR plush and stuff. Dallas Cowboys signed book Clint Murchison Jr., Tom Landry, Tex something. Paid 40 for this book and sold it in 2 days for $500. Look at this, guys. I love this one. I am often flabbergasted by what sells and for how much. I got a big bag of rubber ducks and keychains for $1. This spider was in there. Only comp on eBay was for $950, which I figured was a joke. I listed for what other high sale duckies were going for. Sold in 2 hours. Maybe I should have listed it higher, but I'm very happy turning 5 cents into $57 in just a few hours. So this may have been a good auction item, but $57 for a spider duck. It's a spider duck. Would you have walked past it or picked it up? Let me know in the comments. Found this this sample oil at a thrift store in one of those plastic bags that had a few other items, so probably $1 after dividing it up. Riddle sample oil scent samples. Roll on. I listed for 59 and got an offer of 55. Jolly's Treasure Emporium. Paragon Country Garden Crewel Kit. Wall hanging. Vintage 0511 Needlecraft. Went to the thrift store just because I was in the neighborhood. Saw this lying in the craft section, surrounded by a group of ladies. waited for them to move, just went in with my gut feeling, put it in my cart, looked it up before leaving, and saw that one was up for $244. So put mine up for that price and it sold fast. Someone else had it up for the same price, but think it sold somewhere else. When I checked sold, someone sold the same thing for 100 the same day I did. Got to do your research. It was $2.99 and half price. So paid $1.50. The buyer left great feedback. For some reason, mine is not showing on JiaroPack. Sold on eBay. Store name is Ray Nathan's 09. That is great. Sorry that my dog is barking. Shh, 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 shh. No, no, no. Willow, no bark. No bark. Barking at thunder. Barking at thunder. Oh, that was some quite bark. Hey, hey, quit it. No, no bark. Hey, no, stop it. You should see her face. Hey, no, it's just thunder. Diorama Dior perfume. Now this looks like it's new old stock in the original box. You can't sell used perfume, guys, but this looks new old stock. So got it in a estate sale, paid $1, listed for $199.95, sold on best offer for $149.95. eBay and YouTube, Mook's treasure trove. This one's mine. Bulk buy, and this was signed RM, tested silver dangle pearl necklace. So I test all of my silver, and I won't list it if it doesn't test positive. So here it is, and I sold this for, let me check if I took an offer on it. Let me check my notes here. Sold for $125, best offer, and the buyer paid shipping. The next item is another item that is 925 silver. This is a hard to find item. I couldn't find anything exactly like it. So there's the 925 stamp, but I did test it and make sure that it was authentic. And there's the scratch test. And I sold this for $100 and the buyer paid shipping. I don't know why it doesn't have a price here. That's really weird. Huh. But yeah, I think I took a best offer on that, or did I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. The next item is this wedding dress. I don't even want to talk about these wedding dresses. I'm going to share it because it sold for over $50. I sold it for $55 plus shipping. Somebody on Facebook reached out to me, asked me if I wanted all these wedding dresses free. At the time, I was a full-time clothing reseller, and I thought, sure, why not? What a mistake that was, because these things took forever to list. I had to note all details of any defects, anything like that. I'll show it to you. I had this mannequin at the time, which I have since got rid of. And see, just had to point out everything, that it's wrinkled, anything that was a problem. But this person has been a repeat customer. I think they've bought 2 or 3 wedding dresses from me now. So I hope they come and buy all of them. I am just ready to move them out. I have sold most of them. I still have, I don't know, 15 or 20 left. I got them free. So my husband's like, why don't you just donate the rest? And I'm like, because I took the time to list them and I'm fine with being a long tail seller. So I'm just waiting on the right buyers. People can buy these for the fabric, the embellishments that are on them, to repurpose, upcycle, or they can just use them as a vintage bridal gown. So they're slowly selling, but very, very happy to see that one go. So our wedding dress is a bolo. I don't think so, but I want to share with you my mistakes as well. Now, got them free. I've probably made thousands of dollars on these wedding dresses. So it wasn't, I was going to say a bad buy, but I didn't buy them. I don't, do I regret it? I don't regret it because I've made money, but I wouldn't do it again. How about that? So free to me, selling slowly over time. Not, some of them sold for bigger money than the 55, but no, I wouldn't do it again. Would you guys have done it? Would you do it? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check out my other big money BOLO videos. And thanks for watching.